What's up, guys? Master Joda here, back with another Clash Royale video. Today we are going to be playing a Royal HOGS Royal Recruits deck. This deck also has the Barb Hut in it, as well as the Mother Witch. Guys, with this deck, you're going to want to pay attention to the Fireball bait aspect of it. You're going to be wanting to bait out your opponent's Fireball or their Big Spell, and there's just so much troops in this deck that bait out those kinds of spells. You have the Mother Witch, the Flying Machine, the Zappies, the Barb Hut, and of course the Royal Hogs. So just a really frustrating deck to play against, especially if you don't have a big spell like a Fireball or a Rocket or something like that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get on into the gameplay, guys, and see how it works out. So in this first matchup, it looks like we're going to be facing 2.6 Hog Rider, a matchup that or a deck that all of you are probably familiar with playing with or playing against. Just a staple deck of Clash Royale, been around forever. So yeah, let's see how this matchup goes. It's a pretty good matchup for us. We got the Barb Hut, which is just a really solid counter to Hog Rider. And it's going to be really aggravating for him in this matchup. And then, you know, whenever we have that Barb Cycle or that Barb Hut out of cycle, we're going to be putting those Royal Recruits in the back and then, you know, placing the Zappies either split lane or same lane to deal with the Hog. And yeah, just when you split lane those Royal Recruits in the back, depending on when he's used his Fireball or if he's used his Fireball, you can place that Flying Machine in the middle. You're just going to have to pay attention to when he uses his spells, just like I was saying earlier, guys. So if he uses his spell on the Flying Machine, of course, you're going to be wanting to play that Mother Witch, spam her as much as possible just because she's so broken right now. So right here we see we drop the Zappies, which is going to be a great answer to the Hog Rider, and we suspect that he's going to Fireball it just because he doesn't know our deck yet. So we're going to go ahead and drop that Mother Witch just to keep that Hog from getting 1 or 2 extra hits. And we're going to spam that Flying Machine at the bridge, try and get a little extra damage. We did. So he's up a little bit of elixir on us right here, guys, and a little bit of damage. So he's doing well right now. We throw out the Hog emote, just being a little funny there. So we're going to place a Barb Hut, just set up for another defense. He's got the Musketeer coming at us. And yeah, guys, just setting up for this defense. We know the Hog Rider's coming. And yeah, let's see what happens here. We don't play that Barb Hut the best there, guys. We didn't even hit the Musketeer, so that was our bad. And also a really bad Mother Witch on my part. Of course, I was wanting to wait for the Royal Recruits to get in front of the Mother Witch. And then she would have been protected, but we didn't do that successfully, so that's our bad. And yeah, guys, deep into double elixir now, and this match is about to start going heavily into our favor. The opportunity for him to really take advantage of was that single elixir time because our deck is so heavy. And yeah, guys, with this deck especially, you're going to want to not play so aggressive in single elixir because you can get punished really hard. He's going to get some good Fireball value there with the Mother Witch and the Flying Machine. But yeah, guys, in this deck, it is like a 4.6 elixir cost, so you can get punished pretty hard if you overextend in single elixir. With that push right there, guys, we didn't have our Barb Cycle in hand, but as you saw, the Royal Recruits plus the Fireball did a great job of answering that. And there's this Fireball, guys, and we see that. So now we know we're open to play any of our other Fireball bait cards because he had to use it for the Royal Hogs there. And, guys, with decks Hog Rider, especially 2.6, has some pretty good answers to our deck. The Musketeer is going to be kind of hard to kill because we have to wait till our Barb Barrel is within range to have a good way to kill it, because he can always protect with Ice Golem. And he's got the Cannon and the Fireball, as well as the Log, which are all just good counters to our deck. So this is a kind of matchup, as you can see, we are split lane pushing a lot, because it's just a lot that is coming at the 2.6 player when they have to defend from both lanes. And now we've got it's triple elixir time, and we had his tower within 2 fireball range, but it didn't even matter. But yeah, just a solid game there. With decks that do have a lot of big spells or a lot of spells and fast cycle, you're going to need to learn how to split lane push. It's really simple. Just, place the Barb Hut, place the Royal Recruits in the back, and then, place the Royal Hogs split, and then build up the pushes behind them with the Mother Witch or the Flying Machine, depending on where they've used their Fireball. So yeah, guys, getting into this next matchup, we've got a Golem matchup here. So let's see how this one goes. Starting the game off, we're going to get some split lane action with the Royal Hogs and the Zappies. You're going to get a little bit of chip damage there. The Zappy is going to take care of that bomber. And yeah, we've got a little bit of chip early on. And we're just going to set up for this Golem push coming towards us. Barb Hut is a solid answer to Golem, guys. Just like we talked about in the last matchup against 2.6, you need to understand that most Golem matchups, you're going to be facing something like Lightning. So you need to be ready for that spell. I can't remember if this guy had a big spell or not, but he does have Tornado. So that is also a really good counter paired up with something like an Electro Dragon like you see there. So we need to pay attention to any kind of spells that are good answers to this deck. Whenever they use them, that's when we pounce and really take advantage of the situation. But as you can see here, we are in quite the lead here early on and doing really solid. So we got about a 2,000 damage off his left tower and about 1,500 damage off his right. And that was actually not planned, guys. I didn't know he was going to drop the Golem like that, but I was just going to play pretty aggressively with the Royal Hogs, but we did get lucky there. He dropped the Golem right as soon as we dropped the Hogs. And yeah, guys, just watch how I set up for this next defense with the Golem. We're going to place it kind of in a little bit to the right lane. And we actually missed that Lumberjack with the Fireball, so that was my bad there. But you place the Barb Hut a little bit in the right lane, just like you saw there, guys, so your other tower will get in on the action and help you with the defense. And right here, guys, he has to overcommit to take out that left tower, which he does. But he just had to overcommit so much elixir that our Zappies that helped on defense in the right lane, once they were done defending, we were able to place those Hogs right in front of them and take out that tower for the GGs. So let's get on to the next one, guys. So it looks like in this matchup, we're going to be facing Golem once again. This one is a little bit different than the last one. He's got the mini P.E.K.K.A. in there. And let's see if he has a big spell. Not sure about that yet. He throws out the good luck. Apparently we weren't feeling in the generous mood. So he goes for the Golem first play, guys. And I just hate that move. So I got mad and played really aggressive with the Royal Hogs there. So kind of a funny match. He goes with the Golem and then goes with the Night Witch. He just commits so hard to that push in the left lane. And this is one thing you need to learn about Royal Hogs if you play this deck and you play Golem. If they are going to just spam early game with the Golem and the Night Witch push or whatever it is, you can't really ignore a Royal Hogs push like you can ignore just, like a Naked Giant or something like that. Because in these Royal Hog decks, you have so much spammy troops behind them, like the Mother Witch and the Flying Machine. And I just had the Zappies, the Flying Machine, and the Mother Witch build up, and he was just trying to ignore that. And you just can't do that, guys. So we punished him really hard, and we were able to get the quick 3 crown. So let's just go ahead and get on to this last matchup and see what happens. So getting into this last game, it looks like we're going to be playing the Bowler Freeze Balloon deck with a little bit of a switch up. He does have the Fire Spirits in there in place of the Inferno Drag, I believe, maybe. Something like that. But anyways, this can be a little bit of a tricky matchup, but not too bad on one. You do have the Flying Machine and the Zappies and the Barb Hut to help respond to that balloon. So that'll be nice. And he doesn't have a big spell besides freeze, so it's going to be kind of hard for him to answer all our spam like the flying machine and the mother witch, so that is nice for us. So let's just see how this one unfolds, guys. See, he's got the bowler. Not too happy about that because that does deal quite nicely with our barb hut. So I'm going to throw out the laugh emote and the wow. So we're going to try and snipe that bowler there with the flying machine. He's going to snipe our flying machine with the baby dragon, so completely fine with us. We get some good damage on that bowler. And we're going to answer that Inferno Drag with a Mother Witch. And we're just going to go ahead and Royal Recruits, guys. He's got the bowler coming towards us and the baby drag, so that'll deal with that. And he's got to answer our Mother Witch in the left-hand lane, unless he wants quite a bit of chip damage. He's going to go ahead and go in with a balloon there and the freeze. Okay, so a little bit aggressive there, but totally fine. Right now, he's in a bit of a pinch because he doesn't have quite enough elixir to get that bowler out quick enough. So that bowler's going to be hitting from the side there. So yeah, a little bit of an overcommittal there, and he's going to take quite a bit of damage for that overcommittal there. So we're able to punish him quite nicely. So getting into double elixir time, the advantage is going to go a little bit more in our favor now. This deck is it's pretty good in single elixir, not too good in single elixir, but it gets pretty crazy in double elixir just because, you know, so much spam with the barb huts and the Royal Recruits in this deck, and it's just a really solid deck. We're gonna have to fireball that balloon because otherwise it would have gotten 2 hits, and that would have been possibly GG's for him. We're gonna get some split lane with our hogs there. And he's just got so much coming at him from the left. He can't ignore the left-hand lane right now, guys. So we're going to be able to take out that right-hand lane, the one that we already had damage on before. And yeah, it's just going to be too late. We're going to drop a barb hut. And yeah, it's just too late for him, guys. That's going to be GG's in this one. So yeah, guys, just a really good deck. If you play this deck, like I said, the most important thing that you need to learn how to do is just to bait out that fireball. So many good fireball bait cards in this deck. It just gets out of hand. If they fireball your flying machine or your hogs or something like that in the wrong moment, and you're able to get a great value Mother Witch, you can completely win the game off of one big push with that Mother Witch. So, I mean, just pay attention to when they use their spells, when they use their good counters, and you just have so much spam to go behind those massive Barb Hut, Royal Recruit, Royal Hog pushes, and it's just so much coming at your opponent and can be so overwhelming, especially those split lane pushes like you saw against that 2.6 player I played. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, please leave in the comments what I could do better for the next one. I really appreciate any feedback you guys give me, positive or negative. I take it all the same. Anything that you think I can do better, I'd really appreciate if you just commented below, and I'll do better to correct any mistakes or to keep repeating good things that I do in these videos. So yeah, guys, hopefully they keep getting better and better and more interesting and more entertaining for you guys. So until the next video, see you soon.